Hey guys, and welcome to our Soul Project Opportunity Group for America. I am so excited for this opportunity. In case you can't tell, I've got an Australian accent because I am the founder of the Soul Project based here in Australia. And this month in April, we are launching hard in America, which is something that has been underway for a very long time. But I am really excited about the timing of this because I feel like we can help so many with what we do right now. So the video that you're going to listen to right now is just here to describe a little bit more about the Soul Project, what we do, because we're trying to find as many people as possible that are the best fit possible to become an ambassador for us to create a really fun platform over there so that we can hit the ground running and impact people the way that we want to. So the Soul Project was created 4 years ago when I was going through such a crazy period of my life. I don't know if anybody's ever had one of those, but I'd just recently separated out of a very abusive relationship and I was left with two very small girls by myself. It was a period at the time which was chaotic and really hurtful, but I look back at it now and I'm really thankful because it gave me the tools to recreate my life as to how I wanted it to actually be. I'd noticed that my mindset, that my relationship with money, my relationship with my self worth, you know, it came through obviously in my relationship with my partner, and it really was just creating a whole lot of a shitstorm, let's be real, of a life for me. It wasn't what I wanted, and I knew that in order to create something else, I had to change. I had to change my mindset. I had to change the way that I turned up. I had to change the way that I parented. I had to change the way that I looked after myself. And through that journey, I realized that there's so many other people in that process as well who have decided that perhaps they're ready to go next level, that they want to see some difference in their life. So I was a spiritual coach at the time, and I was working with a lot of people who were dealing with chaos, challenges, behaviors and patterns that weren't serving them. And I always had in the long term vision that I wanted to create a wellness platform where people could come, they could feel nurtured, they could feel secure, and they could feel supported in moving towards that next level life. Now, in order to do that, I started brainstorming, and I was the guinea pig because I was going through this process myself. And I started thinking, what's really important right now as I rebuild myself? And I came back to the three foundations of what I call my health was at that stage. And that was my mind health, my soul or my spiritual health, and my physical health, my body. From that created the most amazing program that we now utilize around the globe with thousands of clients every month. Something that I'm very passionate about because it's like an honest dream come true for me. And that is our Soul Project Customer Hub. So this is where we put our clients in. It's a Facebook portal and it has all of the resources and the tools that myself and a couple of other very strong minds have created during their own transformational periods. So when we talk about our mind health, we have things like meditation, mindfulness, limiting belief resets. We go through all of that to help you guys in a nurturing way move next level. Then we have our soul health, our spiritual health. Now, that doesn't necessarily mean anything religious unless you want to take it that way, but it means looking at your life and realizing, are there things in there that make you passionate? Are you spending enough time doing things that light your soul up, or are you just spending, each day Groundhog Day? Are you taking care of yourself? Are you nurturing yourself? Are you doing those things that we know are actually going to move us forward, or are we stagnating? Now, the third one is obviously the one that gets a lot of attention in life and culture these days, and that's our body health. But I wanted to go a lot deeper than do we just look good in a bikini? Because my background also is that I owned a dance studio, I was a dance teacher. And for me, that obviously meant that I was quite fit because I was doing a lot of time physical exercise, right? Um, just because I was fit and I had a smaller framed body did not mean I was healthy. I was still filling my body full of processed crap. I was going through the drive through, or I was feeding my family out of boxes and prepackaged meals because of convenience. And also during this stage, I noticed that there was a really direct correlation between what I was putting in my body, how I felt physically, how I felt mentally, and how I felt spiritually. For me, what I was eating was the biggest indicator of how my mental health was going to be. When I was eating a lot of processed food, I was feeling really shitty. When I was eating a lot of really good whole food and nurturing myself, I was feeling better. So I started to correlate and look into the benefits of what food we ingest, I guess, has an effect on our gut health, our mental health, our spiritual health, on everything. So I wanted to create a body component that not just helped people lose weight, but actually helped them get fit on the inside, helped their cells grow, nurture, repair, do all those things that needed so that we could actually avoid getting sick down in the long run. Not just look great, okay, because that's only one part of our body component, a very ego based one. The soul based component of our body is let's keep this temple healthy. Let's make sure that we're actually spending time drinking water rather than coffee and soft drinks. Let's spend time actually nurturing our cells and repairing our DNA from the toxicity of our current lifestyle. Now, that might all sound crazy. I get it. Yeah. But we do make it really fun. We have it a really safe place to be. And we also get backed by an amazing product called Juice Plus. Now, when I was looking into my research on easy ways to make, getting healthy affordable and simple for people, because I was looking at the effects that whole food has on what we do, came across a product. And I'm not going to lie, I was super skeptical because honestly, supplements, vitamins, all that kind of stuff, I've always just been in the mentality of just eat real food. And then I started actually looking at Juice Plus from a few professionals that I really admire, and they were talking about how that's exactly what Juice Plus is. It is real food. It's a whole food product. They've found a really easy way to take very good produce that's organic, which is what we're missing in our society these days, that's been nurtured and vine ripened, which is super important, right? The vine ripened means that it's nutrient dense, which again, when we're buying things from the local supermarket, we're not actually getting that nutrient dense. We're getting food that's been grown for profit, not food that's been grown for their nutrients. So, there was a lot of mind-blowing stuff for me, and I don't want to go through too much of that because this video here is basically talking about our second component. So we've got this amazing program, we've got the amazing products that back us and help make getting healthy simple. So we've got the Juice Plus products, and then we've got the beautiful program that surrounds it to really help shift people up. But the back end of what we've got, I see clients every month come to me with massive changes and, so thankful and so grateful. And it really puts such a fire in my belly to go, well, how do we make this bigger? How do we help more people? Because I know that what we've got works. I've seen it firsthand. I've taken the program, I've done the products, and I've seen that it really can have an effect and a change. So then I started looking into more of it. We started looking into online work. I started looking at how do I reach women and men who fit, I guess, my vision for the Soul Project, because it's not everybody. Let's be real. I wanted people who were soulful, who would come from the heart, who wouldn't be about sales. It would be about sharing and connecting and getting to help people because they're at a time where they're ready to rise up. I wanted empowering people who could hold their hand and support them during it. And I didn't want health professionals or wellness professionals or, somebody that did look great on Instagram with lots of followers. To me, it's not important. What I wanted was real people with real stories and real hearts who were relatable, who could go out there and help people. So, that's what we're about. That's what the Soul Project does. We've got the Door A, which is the amazing health program. It has been global for a while now. We already have a very good base of customers over there. But because we're expanding so rapidly, we need to expand our Door B, which is our online workers, the people that go through our system and that help these people who are ready, that can utilize the program themselves, that can be walking measures of what the Soul Project program can be, what the Juice Plus products can do, and utilize the system that we've got of how the business runs to be able to help other people. Now, the beauty of Door B, right, not only do you get paid in order to help people, which is a big, massive tick for me, but you get to do it at your own pace, at your own time, in your own hours. I am such a gypsy soul. I've got a really free spirit, and I do not like sitting underneath a boss who's telling me what to do. I wanted a vehicle that I could create my own freedom, my own income, be able to impact people in the way that I wanted to, the people that shone out to me. So it worked really well for me. So I then wanted to give that opportunity to more people, because I am strategic in the fact that I know I can do a lot because I'm a very determined woman. But if I can give that gift to a lot of other people and start to show them how to create income and freedom in their own time and take their own control back, then that's where we're really going to have a world class, I guess, team of people out there who are really shifting what we've got into the global spectrum. So, if you're interested to create some extra freedom in your life, which is going to be massive, B, create some extra income in your life, and C, if you're driven and heart-led, I want to talk to you. Get back to the person who shared this video with you, talk to them about the potential of what we've got, get to understand the business model a little bit more, understand more about what it is that we do, get your questions answered, and let's really take America by storm, because I truly know what we've got over there could just impact so many people, and especially with the global economy the way it is right now. I want to be able to create an industry that's booming. I mean, the wellness industry right now is probably one of the biggest things that is going up while everything else is going down, because people are actually understanding that they need to take care of their health. Yeah, that they don't want to be a statistic in this pandemic. So they're actually going out there and helping their body heal and build their immune system and their cellular repair, which is important, right? So we're going up, and I feel really excited by that, but I also see so many people feeling so scared because they're feeling like their jobs are uncertain. I just wanted to put this out there to anybody who's like that. But bear in mind, guys, this is distance education. Yeah, all of our training is done online. All of our building the system is done online. All of our customer platform too is done online. So I'm looking for people who are ready. I'm looking for people who want to create some success in their life, who are hungry, who are resourceful, who could have their own initiative, who can go out there and create this. We will help you, we will support you, and we will give you all the tools, but we're definitely not looking for people that we need to boss around. All right, so if that sounds like you, I would love to chat more. I'm going to shoot on over now and hear from two of my beautiful people over there in the US who have been utilizing the program for a while and our business model. They've been our leaders over there who are breaking the ground, who are creating some beautiful customers, and who are really helping shift stuff in their own life, so that you can hear from, I guess, some local Americans just like you guys as to what's happening over there with the Soul Project over the last 6 months. So thank you so much for your time, guys, and I'm really excited to get to know you more and be able to create some extra freedom in your life with this income that's available. So big love. I'll talk to you all soon.
My name is Dee Dobine, and I have been an ambassador with the Soul Project for 2.5 years. Before I found out about this program and products, I suffered from fibromyalgia, arthritis, Crohn's, and colitis. I've even had my colon removed due to that, and various other conditions. Once I saw a friend share a post that the program and product, which was just roots and vegetables, had helped him with his diabetes, and he suggested that I try it. I found that hard to believe. Not that I didn't know that fruits and vegetables could heal. I believe in holistic healing. I just had already tried that. But what I come to realize is that Juice Plus is absorbed. It's already in powder form. So I didn't have a colon anymore, but my small intestine didn't have to work to break it down. It was already broken down. So within days, I started to feel better. My chronic migraines, I had migraines nonstop, were getting better little by little. I had more energy. You could physically see changes in me just every day. So we quickly knew that this was finally something that could help me. But then the problem was that I couldn't afford the product. Not that it was expensive, I just, again, couldn't work. I have been sick for a very long time, and after all the surgeries, which I still need more surgery, I was just unable to work. And So what I found was, as opposed to, well, I started out to just get a discount on my product, but then I found that with the business model, I could actually do more than that. I was really skeptical again because I didn't think the product was going to work right, but it did. So I said, well, let me go ahead and try and see what this could do. And within 2 months, I had paid for 8 months of my product and then some. So I was sold. I am currently an SC with the company, and even though I've had my franchise for 2.5 years, I've probably only worked one, maybe, because I've gotten sick and I've had a lot of downtime. But nothing changes. I still get paid my residual income. My level is still the same because it's never taken from you. So at this point in time, I'm doing quite well. I'm hoping to continue that. And I am so thankful for the Soul Project and Juice Plus, because without it, I would still be having nonstop migraines, still having all the pain of fibromyalgia, which is probably down 70%. I would still be very sick with Crohn's and colitis. I had been on every medication, nothing had worked. That's why I had surgery. So even after, they could do nothing for me. Fruits and vegetables worked. So it's just very different, and I'm very grateful. And I hope if you are watching this, that you decide to take a chance. That's all I did. I asked myself, what if? Because I had been through everything else, and it worked for me. Thank you.
Hi guys, my name is Lauren Nelson and I'm an ambassador with the Soul Project. I started working with the Soul Project a year and a half ago, and my life looks completely different than it did then. At the time, I was 30 years old and I was really struggling. I had been teaching scuba diving overseas for the last 8 years, and although I completely love my job and I love teaching scuba diving, it was really long hours, I was getting really burnt out, and I didn't find that I had much time for the things that light me up. So in 2018, we had an earthquake that completely flattened the island and the resort and the dive shop and the yoga shala, and I had no choice but to pack up and move back to the States and decide on a new course of action. And because I was just desperately needing to better my life and myself, when this opportunity came at me, it kind of seemed to make sense. But I was also really skeptical, which I think is super normal. So what I decided to do is I decided to get on the nutritional support products. I was newly sober. I had decided to lose the booze, which is the best breakup I've ever had to this day, and go full force into my health. So when I started on the nutritional support products, I was completely blown away that after 2 weeks, the migraines that I've struggled with since I was 12 years old were gone. Gone. And if you get migraines or you know someone that does, then you know how huge this is, because these used to affect my life. I would have to leave in the middle of a work day and get another instructor to finish up with my student at least a couple times a month. And it was really, really starting to wear me down. And nothing that I took over the years, in 18 years, made them any better. There were things that would lessen the severity of the migraine, but nothing that actually stopped them. So once I got in these products and now I was sober and now my migraines were gone, I felt like I had my life back. And I started following the programs themselves, and I kept getting healthier and I kept getting happier and I kept getting stronger, and I started sharing that with people. And it's been the most amazing transformation in the last year and a half, not only personally, but also to see the transformation with other team and customers' amazing results. And it just builds my belief in these products and what we have here at the Soul Project. I love contributing to the products and programs and seeing what's going on at all different times, because we're constantly adding new and exciting stuff and keeping all of the customers up to date. So if this is something that calls to you, I hope that you take a serious look, because I absolutely love what I do, and I really think that you like it and have fun with us here at the Soul Project as well. Have a good one.
I hope you guys love those stories as much as I do. And you know what's so special about that is they are so beautiful and so heartfelt, but there are only two. We have thousands of clients and just over 1,200 ambassadors globally at the moment. So, as you can imagine, we do have a lot more stories. We've got a lot more beautiful people. We have a community that I am so proud of, but we really do need to expand. It's time that we go bigger because the demand is there and we need help. So, if you want to create some more freedom in your life, if you are driven, if you're heartfelt, and if you have a big why, because let's be real, I want people who can go through a transformation like me. I came into this model and I was not the person that I am today. I was broken, I was sad, but I was willing to be fixed. I really did want to have a better life for me and my girls. And I'm so grateful to say that, 4 years of following this model, we have a totally different life. I've now married to the most amazing man. We have just had our little baby. My 2 girls are absolutely flourishing. And because of this opportunity and the income that it creates and the freedom that it creates, we really do get to be the parents that are there, that are hands-on, that can travel whenever we want, that can financially let the girls have their own choices. And to me, that's really important because that was not my life in the past. So I'm super passionate about helping other people understand the potential of online income. And being able to create life on their own terms. So, if there is some pain in your life right now and you're willing to go to town and actually utilize the program and use it for yourself, see what it's like, and then go out and share it with others, then I am so ready to talk to you and I'm so ready to help you create the freedom that I have over the last 4 years. Get back to the person who has invited you and let's try book in a call so that we can game plan how to create your success, because ultimately the more of us that win, the more the global team wins. So we don't want you to just come in here and do nothing. We want to be able to help you succeed. We want to be able to help you learn, and we want to be able to help see you soar as well, because I'm under the impression that the more people that we can help, the bigger the rise is going to be altogether. So thank you so much for your time, guys. I'm really excited for what this could be for you.